Ramesh சொன்ன மாதிரி நீங்கள் I think early morning வந்திருக்கீங்க, particularly after a long yesterday evening. It's great to see young energetic people together. It's a great opportunity for me. Thanks Ramesh. Time is short, so straight away வந்து நம்ம டாபிக் போயிடுவோம். There's one thing in common to all of us. என்னன்னா நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில் ஏதாவது சாதிக்கணும், அச்சீவ் பண்ணணும், சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கணும், ஹாப்பியாக இருக்கணும், சாட்டிஸ்ஃபைடாக இருக்கணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் பீப்புளுக்கு வந்து டிஃப்ரெண்ட் சக்ஸஸ் பெஞ்ச் மார்க்ஸ் இருக்கும். சில பேர் நினைப்பாங்க நம்ம இதை அச்சீவ் பண்ணால் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லு, சில பேர் நினைப்பாங்க அதை அச்சீவ் பண்ணால் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்ட்டு. அவங்க வந்து டிஃப்ரெண்ட் மெத்தட்ஸும் ஃபாலோ பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க அவங்க பர்டிகுலர் சக்ஸஸ் அச்சீவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு. நமக்கே வந்து இன்றைக்கி என்ன சக்ஸஸ் நினைக்கிறோமோ இன்னும் 2-3 இயர்ஸ் கழிச்சு ப்ராப்ளம் நம்மளே மாற்றிப்போம். அது ஓகே, இதை அச்சீவ் பண்ணிட்டோம், இதுக்கு நெக்ஸ்ட் என்ன அச்சீவ் பண்ணலாம், ஓகே இது நமக்கு சாட்டிஸ்ஃபேக்ஷன் தருது, வேறு என்ன பண்ணலாம் நெக்ஸ்ட்டு. தட்ஸ் ஹியூமன் நேச்சர், ஹியூமன் டெண்டன்சி. நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய பேர் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல் பீப்புள் வுட் ஹவ் அச்சீவ்ட் தேர் ரெஸ்பெக்டிவ் கோல்ஸ் இன் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் மெத்தட்ஸ். ஸோ நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம் இந்த செஷனில், we will try to see what is common to achieve something what we want in life. நமக்கு ஈச் ஒன் கேன் ஹேவ் அ டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கோல். ஒருத்தருக்கும் ஒரு கோல் இருக்கும், அந்த கோல் நீங்களே செட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. பட் அந்த எந்த கோல் எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் அதை அச்சீவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு வாட் இஸ் தி சார்ட் ஆஃப் மெத்தட், ஃபார்முலா ஆர் மந்த்ரா வாட் வி கேன் ஃபாலோ. ஸோ அதான் நம்ம வந்து நெக்ஸ்ட் 20 மினிட்ஸில் பார்ப்போம். அது ஓகே. ஸோ வி வில் ஜாயிண்ட்லி ரைட் திஸ் மந்த்ரா. முடிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் interactive இருங்க. Okay, give your thoughts because you guys are the resource of new ideas and new thoughts. Okay, அது ஏன்லாம் பின்னால் பார்ப்போம் நம்ம. So be as interactive as possible. So authors will be the Mugavari students and what we will do is basically make this an interactive, lively session. Any step நம்ம ஸ்டார்டிங் பாயிண்ட் வந்து வேர் வி ஆர், அங்கேருந்து தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண முடியும். இங்கேருந்து ஒரு இடத்துக்கு போகணுன்னாலும் ஆப்வியஸ்லி வி வில் ஸ்டார்ட் ஃப்ரம் ஹியர். ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட் நீங்கள் ஆரம்பிக்கணும்னாலும் யூ வில் ஸ்டார்ட் ஃப்ரம் டே டு டே, டே 1, வாட் எவர். ஸோ ஸ்டார்டிங் பாயிண்ட் இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் வேர் வி ஆர். அண்ட் ஸ்டார்டிங் பாயிண்டில் நம்மளோட ஸ்ட்ரென்த்ஸ் என்ன, தட் இஸ் வாட் வி ஹேவ் டு ரெகக்னைஸ். ஸோ வி ஹேவ் டு ரெகக்னைஸ் அவர் ஸ்ட்ரென்த்ஸ் அண்ட் வி ஹேவ் டு பில்ட் ஆன் தட். ஸோ நம்மளோட யூனிக் ஸ்ட்ரென்த் என்ன? Okay, you are a gathering of, say, young energetic students. What is a unique strength? So this is a common starting point for all of you. Each one will have unique strength. Nama adula time spend panna vendam, but there is a common unique strength for all of you. In the phase of life is very, very important. In fact, human number life history la, this is the best possible phase of life you all can have. Okay, we all cross that stage and come, but அந்த டயத்தில் வந்து ப்ராபப்ளி நம்ம ரெக்கக்னைஸ் பண்ணிருப்போம், பண்ணாமையும் இருப்போம். But you are in that phase, so please hear me out. Yes, this is the best phase of life for your personal growth. In fact, Vivekanandar வந்து அவர் நிறைய படிச்சிருப்பீங்க நீங்கள். He was very affiliated to young generation, younger generation in India particularly. அவரோட ஸ்பீச்சஸில் invariably has covered youth as one particular topic. So நிறைய quotes இருக்காங்க அவர்லேருந்து. I just brought 2 quotes here. Youth is the best time. The way in which you utilize this period, இந்த டயத்தை நீங்கள் எப்படி யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ணுறீங்களோ உங்களோட கம்மிங் இயர்ஸ் இதை பொறுத்து தான் இருக்குது. ஸோ யூ see the importance of your future life based on what you do now. இன்னொரு கோட்டில் சொல்லியிருக்காரு, this is the time to decide your future. This is the time to decide your future. ஓகே, ஃபவுண்டேஷன் போட்ட டைம் இது. இப்போ தான் எங்கே இருக்கீங்க, எனர்ஜெட்டிக்காக இருக்கீங்க, எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டலாக இருக்கீங்க. இஃப் யூ டோன்ட் டூ இட் now, later when say the life's fulls and pressure comes in, it becomes a bit more challenging. So this is the best time. So first of all, acknowledge and realize that this is the best phase of life what you have now. Why we call this as the best phase of life? Number ஏன் சொல்கிறோம், okay, youth is the best time. Because the time where we are actually, you're vibrant, you're energetic, okay. Nowhere else except in a school or a college or environment you can see such, growth-oriented, energetic people around. You have got built-in curiosity. ஆர்வம் இருக்குது, கற்றுக்கணும், படிக்கணும், கற்றுக்கணும், நியூ திங்ஸ் பண்ணணும், எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட் பண்ணணும், டேக் ஆன் நியூ சேலஞ்சஸ் சொல்லிட்டு. This is there at this young age. Okay, as you grow further, okay, there can be other things come. We will also see what are they. So எப்படி நம்ம வந்து we will say get mellowed down in life. அந்த மாதிரி பின்னால் போகும். So but recognize where we are today with these capabilities and strengths. So would you like to maintain this throughout your life? Okay. In the phase of life, in the strength of this life, would you like to maintain it throughout your life? I'm sure all of us would like to. And my பண்ணுவோம் நம்ம மெயின்டைன் பண்ணுவோம். ஓகே, இது ஒரு பக்கம் இருக்கட்டும். இது முடிஞ்சவொடனே நீங்கள் வந்து நெக்ஸ்ட் ரியல் வேர்ல்டுக்கு வரீங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ காலேஜ் முடிச்சிடுங்க, படிச்சிடுறீங்க. யூ கோ டு அன் எம்ப்ளாய்மெண்ட், சே யூ ஆர் இன் mid-20s அண்ட் above. ஸோ உங்களோட லைஃப் சுச்சுவேஷன் நார்மலாக எப்படி இருக்கும்? உங்களுக்கு மட்டும் இல்லை, எல்லாருமே we all cross that stage. எப்படி இருக்கும்? So you will have more responsibilities, office life இருக்கும், personal life இருக்கும். ஒரு வேலைக்கு போனீங்கன்னா அங்கே ஒரு ப்ரொசீஜர்ஸ், ஓகே, யூ ஹாவ் சே டைம் சிஸ்டம்ஸ்லாம் இருக்கும், டூஸ் அண்ட் டோன்ட்ஸ் இருக்கும். So what happens, all this actually, it will actually put you in a particular path, okay, அந்த வரைமுறைக்குள்ளே நடக்கிற முடிக்க ரெக்குவயர்மெண்ட் வரும் ஆரம்பிக்கும் உங்களுக்கு. New ideas will be welcomed, but it's not that easy to implement. Okay, நீங்கள் கிளாஸில் ஒரு கையை தூக்கிட்ட ஒரு பதில், ஒரு நியூ ஐடியா கொடுக்குற முடிக்க இட்ஸ் நாட் தேட் ஈஸி டு இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட். எஸ், செவரல் ஸ்டார்ட் அப்ஸ் ஆர் கமிங் நவ். ஸோ அதில் நியூ ஐடியாஸ்லாம் அக்செப்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க. பட் இன் அன் எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ்ட் ஆர்கனைசேஷன் இட் பிகம்ஸ் மோர் டிஃபிகல்ட் ஆஸ் யூ கோ அப் லைக். ஸோ ஹவு டு வி மேனேஜ் திஸ்? ஸோ ஒரு பக்கம் உங்களுக்கு துடிப்பு இருக்குது, எனர்ஜி இருக்குது. த அதர் சைட் ஆக்சுவலி வென் யூ கெட் ஸ்டெப் அவுட் சைட், திஸ் இஸ் அ சார்ட் ஆஃப் அ ரியல் வேர்ல்ட் வாட் வி ஹேவ் நவ். ஸோ ஹவு டு மேனேஜ் தட் சிச்சுவேஷன்? Before we go further, we all said, okay, we will require a successful life. We want a very satisfied life. What do you think are the important things to have a successful and satisfied life? Okay, நம்ம success-ஓட இப்போ satisfaction சேர்த்துக்கணும். Otherwise, there is no charm in living. So what is that can lead to successful and satisfied life? உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது guess பண்ண முடியுமா? I'll just start giving an idea. For example, money is important, no doubt about it. So money is the big brother, money is important. நம்ம எது பண்ணாலும் அது வேண்டிருக்கும். படிக்கிறதுக்கு வேணும், சாப்பிட்றதுக்கு வேணும், ஒரு ரெஸ்டாரண்ட் போனோம் வேணும், நாளைக்கு படித்து முடிச்சு நீங்கள் ஒரு மோட்டர் சைக்கிள் வாங்கினோன்னா பணம் வேணும். Money is important. So money will keep as one requirement. What are things? Okay, next நம்ம ஜாப் வேணும்னு சொல்லுவோம் நம்ம. Okay, ஒரு வேலைக்கு போகணும், சம்பாதிக்கணும், so that we can have a better standard of living. All these are pretty right and pretty genuine requirement. வேற என்ன சொல்லலாம்? See, we want a good family and friends, right? நமக்கு நல்ல ஃபேமிலி நல்லா இருக்கணும், ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் நல்லா இருக்கணும், நம்ம சுற்றுலா நல்லா இருக்கணும், so that we will also be happy like that. Health is very important, right? So நம்ம என்னதான் பணம் இருந்தாலும் இப்போ ஹெல்த் இல்லைனாக்க it's very difficult for us to manage that life. Spend a life which is very convenient, very easy, cool. முடியாது. Health is important. இந்த மாதிரி various aspects are there. So there are certain things which we require to have a successful life. There are certain things which we require to have a very satisfied life. அது என்ன பார்க்கலாம் இப்போ? We'll just order. I put my thoughts, so you can add any more things which you want like. Obviously, money is important, we have put there. Money next actually, I will categorize first I will categorize health as very important, because this is a basic fundamental structure with which we are going to live in this world. So health is very important, okay? Each of these will drill down and see that what does it mean. When we say health, what does it mean? So we will drill down and see later. But then we require a good family and friends. We require knowledge, not just education, knowledge, okay? Because if you have to grow in life, knowledge and improving the knowledge is a constant process. We have to keep doing that. Of course, job or business or service ஏதாவது ஒன்று பண்ணலாம். Then I've introduced something like G squared. Okay, உங்களுக்கு gratitude, which is actually the motto of Mugavari Foundation. அதை பற்றி உங்களுக்கு ஃபுல்லாக நல்லா தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். Okay, the other thing is the giving. Okay, so thankfulness and compassion, gratitude and giving. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. ஏன் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்னாக்க this will actually help you to have a more balanced life as you go forward. ஒருத்தருக்கு challenges, situations என்ன வேணா வரலாம். But what helps you in maintaining a balanced mindset is this sort of soft mind behavior, mental behavior. I can say that. இதை develop பண்ணுங்க. And this can be anything. We'll see more into that. Okay, நம்ம கொடுக்கிறதுனா நம்ம கையில் ஒன்றும் இல்லைன்னு நினைக்க வேண்டாம். What we can give, we can see that also. So these are the things actually which we believe should be the pieces which join the jigsaw puzzle to say that, okay, what we require broadly, we can add one or two things, etc. Broadly, what we require to lead a successful life. So money namakku modala important theriyum, but the importance actually to realize that money is also one of the components for us to lead a successful life. Okay. Obviously, in day-to-day pressure, we'll focus more on that. Holistic life, okay, we require all these factors. Okay. Now we have seen this, let's deep dive and to see that what does we mean by each of the components what we saw. Okay, now good health பத்தி பேசணும். So the health is not only mental health, it's also physical. Not only physical health, it also means the mental health. In fact, the mental health is much more important, okay, as you grow up, when you get the challenges, when you want to maintain, pursue your goal. Mental resilience is very important for you. Okay. இது எப்படி physical health and mental health எப்படி நம்ம achieve பண்றது? Obviously, we know good food is required, physical workout is required. Physical workout at this stage, you may not feel that much actually, unless you are engaged in athletics. Otherwise, as you grow actually, when you get into the rigmarole of life, time might be shorter, so don't ignore the physical workout part. And lastly, of course, the positive mindset. We'll define what a positive mindset is later, but this is actually one of the important things which we need to develop to have a good health. Now we just light up fast up because of the time factor. Okay, if anything is required, just raise your hand, please. Yeah. Family and friends. The key words are sharing and caring. Sharing and caring na enadhu empathy. So ஒருத்தருக்கு ஒருத்தர் புரிஞ்சுக்கிறது. Okay, understanding, giving a helping hand, sympathy. Okay, ஆறுதல் சொல்றது. Then rejoice in successes, sharing the setbacks, etc. That's all. That's all. Which is we all do actually in our close circle. That sharing and caring we should develop as we grow in life. Knowledge is pretty important. It's not purely a rote learning or a education what we have in the college. It is very important. We need to be a subject matter expert, no doubt about it. But also actually how to implement that, how to apply that in real life. Okay. Application as you go forward, application will become very, very important for all of you. On one side, we have a lot of developments on the computer side. The other side, actually how to make computer think, how to make computers work, how to do it on its own like. So we have to feed such information. So applicability of what we learn, inga da vandu ungaloda strengths of actually experimenting, okay, facing new challenges and then finding solutions. Those sort of things we need to maintain your generative mindset. Of course, a job, service or business which is required. And then we need to perform in that. For performing that, what we require is actually technical skills and soft skills. Soft skills are actually how you play as a team player. Okay, how we behave in an office environment, give and take, helping each other. Okay, good communication. That's called soft skills. There are a lot of instances where actually technically somebody may be sound, but I think soft skills may be lacking. So consciously actually build this soft skills matter as you grow up. அப்பதான் நம்ம மேலேயும் organization மேலேயும் வர முடியும். Okay, G square, gratitude and giving. Again, it's here sharing and caring. Okay, obviously compassion and thankfulness. This gratitude can be for anything. Okay, it's not that, okay, we have to receive something, okay, to feel thankful for. It can be anything. You get up, you see a bright sunshine, okay, you can be happy about it. Okay, you have a good chai with your friend, okay, you can be happy about it. So gratitude can be anything. Mind பொறுத்த வரைக்கும், a lot of psychological studies are there. It is not only that நம்ம ஒரு big thing achieve பண்ணாதான், okay, we have to be thankful for it. Even smaller things actually generate the same hormones and give that sort of satisfaction. Okay, cultivate the habit of actually having gratitude for whatever we have. Actually, it is one which we should all cultivate and maintain it at every point of life. Thankfulness, of course, okay, and compassion to the other people around us. Of course, money. So money, how do we earn? Okay, job, business, service, or whatever. Okay, and money is important, no doubt about it. Okay, so we'll not go more into the need for money, but savings is equally important. Okay, if we need to have a good, successful, comfortable life, நம்ம எவ்வளோ ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுறோமோ அதே மாதிரி we also should start actually saving money. And Always distinguish what is the, ஒரு இது செலவு பண்ணுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி திங்க் பண்ணுங்கள் வெதர் இட்ஸ் நமக்கு நீட் அவசியம் இருக்கா, ஆசையினால் வாங்குகிறோமா, ஆசையினால் வாங்கலாம் தப்பே கிடையாது, பட் பேராசையினால் வாங்கக்கூடாது. ஸோ ஜஸ்ட் ஆக்சுவலி மென்டலி ஆக்சுவலி think on these lines so that you will be a checkpoint to yourself and develop a more balanced mindset. இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த requirements இந்த greenல highlight பண்ணிருக்கோம் இல்லையா, these are the things basically which are very very important. Other things you can acquire outside. Education, you go to college, you study, you can get it. Okay. ஒரு வேலை கிடைச்சதுன்னா பணம் பண்ணி படிச்சுட்டு வேலை பண்ணோன்னா we will get money also. Those things also we can get it. Most of the things we can get outside. But what we need to develop internally, okay, the green highlighted ones, or the mind and behavioral mindset which we have to cultivate, which we have to learn, which we have to practice in daily life. This is the most important thing, more than any education or something. Education is important, I'm not saying no to that, but again, நான் அப்படி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம ஐஐடி ஐஐஎம்ல படித்தவங்க எல்லாருமே மேலே எங்கேயா இருந்திருப்பாங்க. Different people have got different mind and behavioral approaches. So that determines whether somebody is very methodical, somebody is very sincere, resilient, okay, whether he is a team player, okay, in the aspect that determines actually whether everyone goes up in life or not. So this is equally important, please do not forget this. So to lead a successful and satisfying life, we need to maintain your high energy levels, what you have now, curiosity, experimentation, all this mindset what you have currently, arvam ella. The other thing which you have to maintain is the balanced and positive mindset. Adu eppadi balanced and positive mindset, the mindset, the previous slides nama paathom. What are the things which we have to cultivate within ourselves to see that we grow that over a period of time. So இது ரெண்டு combination தான் which makes actually puts us on a stronger foundation for whatever goal you want to achieve in life. So can we write the winning formula something like this? Enthusiasm plus a positive mindset will further define what positive mindset, what you need to do about it. This is what will give success to anyone. Just a simple formula, which please keep in mind. The enthusiasm is a word which contains everything. Your energy level, curiosity, experimentation, everything. Namakku oru aarvam irundha porum. The aarvatha vechu we can always say keep growing and then achieving things in life. Positive mindset, we'll just see that a bit more in detail. We saw what are the components, what helps in building that, but this is just a 3-letter word which you please remember in life. Now we have got a formula. The question is actually how to implement that. Okay. So positive enthusiasm, okay, plus positive mindset is equal to success. Fine. Okay. How to implement that? That's the biggest question what we have now. Normally, when we have a formula put on it, we want a solution. We want a result like that. Okay. In a result is actually your actual life. So we adopt a particular method, maybe your current way of living, a changed way of living, whatever, adopt that. The life will show later, okay, whether we are successful or not. So it's a practical life. After some years, we'll show that, okay, what we have done is right or wrong, whether we have in the right path, achieved what we wanted. And there is no rewind in life, right? Once you cross your 25, 30, 35, 40 like that, you can't come back and then say relive it, unlike a scientific working in the lab. So we need to be careful, okay, how we implement the formula. So we know the formula, now we see how to implement the formula. Okay, adukku or operational manual madri vano. Even for example, a machine has got an operational manual, but why not we develop one? There is an operational manual actually, ninga innum padichirundha நம்ம இதெல்லாம் ancient history, Indian write-ups லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா Vedas லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா there are ways of actually how we should live life in இருக்கு. But obviously, we don't have connection with that. We are not studying that. So let us put in a simple method how we can implement this formula. So we'll try to actually write a more smaller version, codified version for that. So there are two things which are required for that. One, basically, we need to have do's and don'ts in life, and then just adhere to that. So for that, we need to know, for writing the do's and don'ts, we need to know what are the things which we need to do. Okay. Okay. இதுக்கு முன்னால positive mindset படிச்சோம். What are the positive mindsets? So there can be anything like this, Yeah, self-belief, cheerfulness, compassion, confidence, இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு 50, 60, 100 words இருக்கும் அதெல்லாம், இந்த மாதிரிலாம். Okay. It's very difficult to follow each of these words. Each of these words important, but ஒன்னொன்று பின்னாடி நம்ம போகிறதுக்கு பதிலாக we'll find a much more simpler version as per that. It's also important to know what we should avoid in life. Okay, நமக்கு தெரியும், okay, we should not be angry, we should not be greedy, jealous, rude-ஆ இருக்கக்கூடாது, compassion-ஆ இருக்கணும், இதெல்லாம், this also we know. So we know what we want to achieve, we know what we should try to avoid. It's not easy in practical life, okay, but remember this and try to actually cultivate that. Okay, so you would have seen this and seen, okay, there are too many actually, traits to follow. Is it that easy like that? Can we simplify this? Okay, so I'm putting below some sort of a 5 shortcut methods, 5 guiding stars which we can use to implement. Gratitude is the first. Okay, the nandri unarvu is very, very important for whatever we have. I think a bright sunshine, it gives you the same mental satisfaction. Okay, as you may achieve something, okay, நாளைக்கு ஒரு பெரிய கார் வாங்குறீங்க, அதில் வர satisfaction, bright sunshine, if you feel, it's all a question of feeling. You will start developing, knowing this as you grow in life. Okay, so develop the art of, feeling gratitude. Gratitude is life. Okay, that's the motto of actually Mugavari thing. It's a very, very aptly chosen one. So it'll always be before your eyes. You can't easily forget as well. Okay, you have your own ethics code. Truthfulness is very important. Truthful to yourself and truthful to everyone around you. Important, this will actually help you in facing life situation. Assuming there's a dilemma in life, you can easily see that, okay, which way I should go, so that it will give you clarity for you in your life. Gratitude, truthfulness, and then you have an enthusiasm, which is already there. We have talked about it. So consciously try to maintain that, try to grow it up as you grow in life. So surround yourself with like-minded people. Okay, so someone is not very energetic, someone is not actually contributing to achieve your goal, etc. So you may have to see a group of people, group of friends who will actually in the same mindset, so that you can together grow. Or saying you're judged by the 5 people around you. Okay, உங்க 5 friends காமிங்க, நீங்க எந்த மாதிரி ஆளு நான் சொல்றேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு, there is a saying for that. Do your best, whatever. So we need not compare ourselves to others. Okay, then it becomes a bit of a rat race. It puts a pressure and tension on you. Do your best. Whatever is your level, do your best over that. There is a very interesting Greek word for that, arete, A-R-E-T-E, broadly means excellence in whatever you do. So it doesn't put pressure on anyone. It says just whatever you do it well. Okay. What probably you can adopt is, okay, you need not say, I'll do better than next person, I'll do better than him, better than her, like that. No. You can just say, I'll do better than my yesterday. What I did yesterday, today I'll do something better than that. Next day I'll do something better than that. Okay. So that way consciously you'll be aware that, okay, that you are progressing on a very slow, systematic basis. Continuous improvement is the key, which you can achieve by adopting this methodology. Okay. And lastly, give the best possible dhanam. நம்ம நினச்சிப்போம், ஓகே தானம்னா, ஓகே ஒரு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுறதுனா பணம் கொடுக்கறது தான். There are hundreds of ways we can do that. ஒருத்தருக்கு ஒரு patient hearing கொடுக்கறது, spending time with somebody, okay, or actually, guiding them, okay, helping a person cross the road, whatever. Just giving, which is what we saw before, it can be in any form. A smile is a giving which you can give, like, okay, give confidence, give hope, okay, to somebody. So this thing actually, your friend பேசுறீங்க, ஒருத்தர் ரொம்ப சோர்வா இருக்காருன்னா, obviously, when you give him energy, when you speak to him like that, which is what you have today, okay, பண்ணிடலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, you have a good example of your Ramesh Anna here, okay, you know for sure that when you say, Anna, இது வேணும்னாக்க, somehow you have faith in him that he'll give that. So that way is an energy booster. இந்த எனர்ஜி பூஸ்டருக்கும் இந்த சியர் லீடர் நம்ம டிவியில் பார்ப்போம் பாருங்கள், கிரிக்கெட் மேட்சஸ் இதெல்லாம், there's a lot of difference. Not that, not somebody has to be vociferous or something. Somebody can be a very silent supporter, worker, helping us, and he can be an energy booster. So to conclude, at least once a day, remember these 5 things. Just remember, and this is very important, once a day. If you can do it more frequently, excellent, but at least once a day, so that it is there in your mind always that, okay, I need to keep remembering this guiding principles if I have to grow in life. Gratitude and giving, truthfulness, enthusiasm, excellence, and be an energy booster to somebody. Either gratitude and giving, energy booster, enthusiasm. These are all mind related. Truthfulness, of course, is a code of conduct which you have to follow. And excellence is what the output is going to be. When excellence output is there, obviously you're successful in life. Okay. So this all goes together as actually one particular combined package for your growth. I'm going to just end with, again, another quote from Vivekananda. Excuses makes today easy, makes tomorrow hard. Discipline makes today hard and tomorrow easy. Okay? It's simple. We all understand that. Okay? So just try and follow these guiding principles. I wish you all good luck. And may all your wishes, dreams, definition of success, happiness, satisfaction, life, may all get that. Thank you all. Yeah.